So the morning after the budget release, we just come back from the NAB business budget update. They just ran down what the major changes were for small business in Melbourne and Australia, and also where they see the economy heading. Takeaways: they think that the economy is going to grow at about 2.5%. They see the jobless rate reported about 5%, not really 5%, it's probably more about 15%. And they put that down to the fact that a number of people have left the workforce and aren't even looking for jobs anymore, and a lot of people have their hours reduced. And what that means is that their wages aren't going to go up by a lot this year, and it's probably going to increase the jobless rate as well. Big things I got from it was probably property. There's been a 10% drop in property prices over the last year. They see another 10% coming out over the next year. They also believe that the RBA, I don't know how biased they are in this because it is the NAB, are going to drop the interest rates by about 1 to 1.5% over the next year. So we should see a interest rate decrease that will most likely get passed on by the banks to consumer. Other than that, it's a very sort of a wishy-washy thing. Not a lot of detail, but not a lot in it really. I think businesses will just be business as usual next year. A couple of small changes to the tax rates, extra $1,000 if you earn about $80,000 back in your pocket, and they've dropped the company tax rate by another %, but that's an old sort of hash thing. Yeah, but other than that, no real innovation spending, which was probably a big takeaway from everyone. They would have liked to have seen more money going into growing the economy, maybe something going into education, so not just local education, but the export market for education. Other than that, yeah, very little. I think the signs of the economy are a weakening property market, which is troubling, but if everyone just sort of, manages things, keeps the borrowing to a minimum for property and pushes it more onto business spending, you could probably take advantage of the low interest rates. Thanks guys, bye.